You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner.
Fisher, Madison, North Catholic, Queen of the North, Ellie Fisher. This is a 4-minute slugfest. 4 minutes, Zach. The PRL and what we've done for the last 15 weeks of our lives has been really interesting. Now we're getting into war territory. 4 minutes is a bear. It's hard, it's painful, it's not fun. And these two ladies are representing their squad tonight. Okay, so this is not like 1v1. Okay, this is going to be an average score. So we're just seeing what these two women produce for their team tonight. Are you ready to watch this thing? I'm ready to go. We have a lot of people on YouTube. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm not the winner, so I'm ready. Well, I say, okay, ladies, you are going to set your motors up for 4 minutes. At the end of the 4 minutes, you're going to catch your breath. You're going to find out what you pull. It's meters and split, okay? When you're ready, give us a thumbs up.
Zach is going to get you started tonight. All right, so if we're all set, let's go thumbs up, ladies. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Okay, so let's get ready at the catch.
I'm nervous, Zach. We haven't done this in a month. I'm nervous.
Quiet at the start. Attention. Row.
Do you notice the difference in erg machine, Zach? Can we just get to that?
That's the first thing I noticed, and a huge slip out of Caddy. But I think she pushed that thing up against the wall, so I don't think she's going to have any issues of that for the rest of the race. But I'm glad it's not scooting forward for the whole 4 minutes.
32 people watching live right now. I love it. They're just cheering on these incredible athletes. And this is not just for the glory. This is for money, okay? This is for money. It's a big deal. It's a bracket style competition for those watching. It's a bracket style, just like the NCAA. Zach, we don't know much about these athletes, but I hope to get to know them over time, right? I hope these athletes advance. We get to know them. Talk to me about their styles. What's going on with each of these women right here on their arc?
Okay, so first off, I'm very impressed with Ellie. She is looking really smooth, technically sound. The pony's looking tight, She's going all the way up to the cage. She is looking really, really good right now. Katie, now you got Caddy in my head.
Yeah.
Katie, she's doing the alligator arms here, the T-Rex arms.
Yeah.
She extend out.
Get out.
I rode, believe it or not, I rode with the Ocean City boys today on the erg. I said, boys, you got to hang. You have to extend yourself, lengthen out.
A huge shout out though, Frank Sands. This guy is like the godfather of Pittsburgh rowing. Huge proponent of Rowers Choice. He's part of the squad, part of the team. He's been with Resolute since you and I were in diapers, for God's sakes. This guy just knows his stuff, and he's coaching her right now. Okay, that's a big deal. There's a big difference between where they're at right now. She's in her house alone right now in the middle of Wisconsin, and then we got a coach behind her. Zach, you know this from the PRL. How much does that make a difference? Having someone there behind your ear.
It makes a huge difference. And not only do you have someone calming the demons in your head, but you will always try harder for someone else than if it's just you. And it's not a pressure thing, but it's like you will always overextend for someone else so that they can better from it. But hey, they're about halfway done now. And like you said, this is a brutal time. Your system does not know, are we pacing myself? Is this a 1,000-meter piece? Where am I at right now? You just got to go hard.
Yeah, and we learned that so much this year in a pandemic. It's like your body can do more than you think, right? And this is preparing them for an amazing 2K, right?
It is.
If you can do a great job here, and this is for all of you athletes out there, all you rowers, your ergers, your the people on the water, not on the water, you can go harder than you think you can. It's the truth. It's the fact, Zach. We learned that this year, and they're proving it tonight. Gun to your head, who's in the lead?
I have to go with Bobby Fisher, Ellie Fisher. She's been looking smooth the whole time. You can kind of see a little neck tilt at the bottom, but I mean, my God, we're getting close to 4 minutes here, red line. But she's been looking smooth the whole time, but I'm seeing a lot of power coming from Katie.
Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. And you've been saying that all year. That might be the case here, right? That might be the winner. I love Frank in the back cheering her on.
Cheering her on in the background.
This guy is amazing. I got to tell you, like, he's so good at rowing. It's crazy.
Look at, he's saying hands away, get the rate up. What do you do?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out though, Zach, to one of our proud sponsors, Science of Rowing. One of the founders is my best friend, Joe DeLeo. You know him. You love him. These guys have produced a resource for coaches and rowers that I have never seen before. Okay. Oh, we'll talk about that after.
How about that, Joe?
I don't want, because I want people to tune in. I want people to get Science of Rowing. We're going to have to catch their breath. Take a deep breath, Zach. Okay, we got a lot of people watching.
After it. Good for them. Good for them.
Let's go with Katie first. Let's get her off mute. Katie, we need 2 things from you. Okay, so CJ, get her off mute. And I need splits and I need distance. Zach, CJ, she is still on mute. Help me out here. Here we go.
My bad.
It's okay. So what did you do? You meters and split.
Okay. 1,032 meters at a 156 even.
156 even. I got to tell you, that's pretty fast. But we're going to see how fast that was. Moving
Nice
on
job.
to Ellie. Getting Ellie off of mute really quick. Ellie, what did she pull? We need her off mute. $57 people watching. We still cannot hear Ellie.
Yeah, you're on mute, Ellie.
What's your total meters? Total meters.
Me?
Yep.
993.
993. We have a winner out in Wisconsin. 993 to 1032. I'll tell you what, here's the thing. It's not the PRL, okay? It is an overall average split. You fantastic. Excellent work tonight. We will not know if your team advanced until excellent work. Katie, how tough was that 4-minute piece for you? You seemed okay. You seem okay right now. Like, you seem okay.
I think the 3rd minute is definitely the worst.
Yeah.
past the halfway part, but you're not like sprinting yet. It was really bad.
Now, knowing what you know, do you think you could have gone harder for that piece?
This was my second time doing it. I did it earlier this week, and I went out too hard. And so this time I tried to like stay back a little bit on the first minute, and I dropped a split. So that was really nice.
I like that. I like that negative split, Zach. That negative split. That's a good move.
It's right out of my book. I'm captain negative split.
Ellie, 993 is real fast. Okay. Were you anticipating breaking 1,000, or was this your goal tonight?
My goal was 1,000. Yeah.
Awesome. So you're not that far off. Now, how close are you to breaking 8 minutes for a 2K? Is that in your realm?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what year are you, Ellie?
I'm a sophomore.
Zach, a sophomore. Come on now.
Baby.
You're the future of our sport. I love it so much. Listen, you both did a fantastic job. We're going to be transitioning into the next race, okay? So catch your breath, cool down. We're going to put you on mute. Zach and I have a couple things to say until we get ready for the next one.
Nice job, Ellie.
Great job. See everybody. All right, Zach, we're not stopping. This is not a commercial break. We're just rolling, Zach. We're just rolling. And, oh, I love it. I don't even know who this guy is. Who's this tonight?
That's Albert Young. A very interesting look coming from Albert. He's got the commish circa 1990 basketball shorts.
You know, that ruined me one year. I'll never forget. They caught in the tracks.
It'll only happen once. I'm sure that was the only time. Both of them rocking the Jordans. Wow.
I love it. Now, is Albert, you're on mute right now. We're going to go by Albert. Is that your name? Yeah. Now, we got to know, Zach, go into the records. Who does he row for?
Oh, Albert. Whitemarsh from out of Conchi.
I love Whitemarsh. It's an amazing program up there. Joe, this guy just knows how to coach. Albert, just start warming up, bud. We're going to get rolling here in a couple minutes. Just warm your bodies up. Zach, we got 54 people on YouTube Live right now. I can't thank the audience enough. How cool is this?
It's great, and I apologize if I'm distracted because I'm engaging with all of the followers on YouTube. There's a ton of comments coming in. Basketball Sports for the win, league committee.
I love it. But listen, I want to talk about the Science of Rowing. They are a partner. It's a $15 a month subscription. It means a lot to these guys. Will, Blake, Joe, the founders of the company, they provide a resource, Zach, that if you and I were coaching, we'd gravitate towards. I'm serious. Like, I've taken a look at it. I've been looking at it for a while. It's helped my rowing. You're talking about back injury preventions, other injury preventions, understanding like push and pull methods. These guys have created a resource that you will get a link somewhere if sign up. Just, Zach, if you're a coach, if you're a rower, you got to sign up for Science of Rowing. I know you've seen it. You like what they produce. I use it myself.
You used it for the prep last year for the March Mania.
I used it. You know what? I used it for the PRL. That's what I did. I told you guys I had used it leading up to the PRL because like you guys were like, hey, we need you to row. I'm like, gosh darn it. And then I started reading the material. I started understanding it better, and it helped my training. I'm a 35-year-old man, Zach. I need all the help I can get.
You know, it doesn't get any easier. So you got to get smarter. You got to be more efficient.
That's right. Now, we're going to get started. Like, CJ, just stop. Okay. We're talking. Just stop. All right. We know what to do. Here we are. Let's get ready. Zach, when I get the thumbs up from these guys, you're going to launch them in a 4-minute piece.
Gotcha.
Guys, set your monitors up 4 minutes. Okay. When we are done, we're going to get you off mute and find the split, the meters, and we're going to see who wins. Whitemarsh, Pittsburgh. It's a battle of Pennsylvania. Okay?
It's a battle of basketball shorts. That's what it is. All right. So, gentlemen, let's get ready. Give me a thumbs up when you got your monitor set for 4 minutes. Thumbs up from Stofko. Thumbs up from Albert. All right, gentlemen, let's get ready. Attention, row.
Zach, can you appreciate the pandemic lifestyle? The mask on, they're being smart. I love it. I love what they're doing. I got to tell you, I don't know anything about Albert, but that guy's a hoss. Look at this guy go. Look at this guy go.
Listen, Albert, I'm loving the look. What you're seeing in front of you, what was the space shuttle that exploded? What was that? Not the Columbia. What was that?
Oh, God. You're
Come
talking
on.
like 1989, right? I
Yeah,
forget.
that's what you're watching out of Albert right now. I hate to say it. I hate to say it. But
No.
right after liftoff, it's just like,
Zach, listen, it's Flyers, right? Like, you're the Flyers, okay?
it's Flyers. It's the Battle of Pennsylvania.
Penguins, Flyers. It's the Battle of Pennsylvania. You're a Flyers guy. Is your heart just in Whitemarsh right now? Is it with Albert?
Oh, yeah, it's out of Conchi. I got friends out of Conchi. People don't even know what Conchi is, but guess what? I don't care. Right now, you're seeing Albert coming right back down from orbit. It's starting to get real.
The Challenger. Zach, it's the Challenger. We're idiots.
The Challenger.
Thank you.
Knew it
Oh,
began.
can I just say, Gretchen means so much to me. Gretchen Gutierrez. Zach, you and I get so many negative responses from people, right? Always like pulling down, all the time. Gretchen emailed me and gave us amazing insight into making this experience better. And she's applauding us. So Gretchen, thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gretchen.
Appreciate it.
Let's talk about Jonah Stofko for a second. I don't know much about the gentleman, but it looks like you're like, hey, you're strong and big. Why don't you come out and row? He's like, all right, fine, but I'm not wearing that stupid leotard. That's fine. Stofko, wear whatever you want. I can't wait to see how fast this kid is.
That's Mike Wall and Commish 1997. That's what that is. Like, that's what that is. That's what he
I'm
did.
not wearing that stupid uniform. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
Frank Sands knows how to produce speed. He does. He just does, Zach, year after year in Pittsburgh. I told you he's the godfather of Pittsburgh rowing. This guy, if I'm going to put a number on it, he's sub 138 right now. That's what I think. 138.
And Albert has lengthened out, if you want to stay positive. Is it Albert? Yeah, Albert is lengthened out right now, but still, look at the speed on the drive. Lots of power coming out of Conchi. But again,
he's dead though. He's dead. I think he blew his load. I mean, I think he's done. I think he's hanging on for dear life, and he knows that there are 60 plus people watching him live on Instagram, watching it go down.
The commish says Coach Sands is circling the room like an apex predator.
This is what I love about the Global Challenge, right? These two guys would have never raced each other. Here they are in front of an audience, and you get to see their skills. Zach, honest to God, you get to see their skills.
Yeah, big skills. I mean, we're got to be getting close to 4 minutes. They're clapping.
Yeah, they're going. Yeah. You know how hard it is to be in your basement doing an erg piece.
Look at them. Look at Frank. Frank the
Yeah.
Tank.
Frank the Tank is getting after it. Here we go. Coach Sands. Tell him unmute because, okay, so they have to unmute. Thank you, CJ. 64 people. What do they say? Coach Sands out here like a hawk. Jude Staples, love it, Jude. Yeah, he's out here like a hawk. But he's hauling ass. Look at this kid go. Zach, look at this kid go.
Yeah, I mean, they're kicking up. They're definitely kicking it up a notch, so they're really close.
Another proud sponsor, Regatta Sport, Zach, merch. We got to sell it. Get the gear, guys. Get the gear. It helps companies. It puts food on people's tables. That's it. Okay. Zach, I think we both know who won this. I think we both do.
No matter of how bad. Oh.
Albert, we're going to go with Albert first. Albert, unmute yourself. I need total distance and split. What was it?
11:44.
Yo, what's that split?
144.8.
What is it?
144.8. All right. We need over there in Pittsburgh. Unmute yourself and give us your total meters. Look at this kid.
He's got a number. He's got a
How many?
1,202 meters.
How much?
1,202.
Smoked it. You took the victory tonight. Excellent work. Go to 11:44. But look at the cheering. Let's mute him. Let's quiet it down for. Well, okay. Now listen. It's Jonah. Jonah, is that his name?
Yeah, Jonah.
Jonah. 1,200 meters is ridiculously fast. Is that on pace to break your 2K?
Yes, sir.
Now, what did you think going into tonight's piece? What was your mentality? What was your focus tonight?
Mentality was to break 1,200 meters and to smoke out.
Dude, I mean, come on, Zach. He did exactly what he came
Break
here.
1,200 and smoke out. How long have you been rowing, Jonah?
Since last summer, beginning of freshman year.
Wait, are you a sophomore?
Yes, sir.
Zach, the future of rowing is bright and shining, and I love it. 1,200 meters.
Doing something special.
Ridiculous. Come on, Jonah, fantastic work. Jonah, I got to tell you this, and you're going to hear it from me. The guy behind you, Frank Sands, knows what the hell he's doing. If that guy tells you to jump off a bridge, you're going to go jump off that bridge, okay? That's all I'm saying, okay? That's all I'm saying. Jonah, excellent work. We're going to put you on mute. We got to talk to Albert. Great tonight, 1,200. Real proud of you. Listen, it's not all doom and gloom because, Albert, it's a team sport, okay? It's a team sport. 11:44. What was your strategy and goal tonight for tonight's piece?
Similar one to Jonah's. It was to hit 1,200, roughly about 300 meters every minute, basically. As soon as I started, it's a little bit rough. I may have gone too hard at the beginning for the first like 200 meters, but yeah.
So is that on pace to break your 2K right now?
With the current split, yes.
And what year are you, Albert?
I'm also a sophomore.
Zach, this guy's going to break 7 minutes as a sophomore. He's then going to break 6:40, and then going to get on 6:20 and 6:30.
These kids can't even drive, and they're faster than me.
Zach, do you have a question for Albert before we move on to the next race?
Albert, when did reality set in when you found yourself you were in a bad neighborhood and you went out too fast?
I don't know. It's just the split started dropping or going up a bit, and then like I just felt like I couldn't keep up. I was rowing at like 35, 37, but then that should be the split should be lower than when I was rowing.
We will always respect someone who leaves it all out on the table. So
That's right.
great job. It's a learning experience and hell of a piece, man.
Thank
Excellent
you.
work. And listen, guys, as we said in the audience watching, all 72 of you, this is a team sport, okay? These guys did a great job tonight. The women before them did an amazing job, but we will not know if they advance until Friday. So please stay tuned, watch what you're doing, and we're going to be moving on to the next race. So guys, thank you so much for being here. Zach, don't you just love
Yeah.
young talent, Zach? But, you know, Regatta Sport, merch. You're a big merch guy.
I'm all about the merch.
You're all about the merch. Okay, now we're getting in 2 more athletes. Zach, you got to help me out. Who are these women racing tonight?
So I don't know who's who, but we have Julia Carton.
Yeah, okay,
Julia
got that
Carton
one.
versus Natalie Warwick. If you were in Rhode Island, they'd call you Warwick.
So you said it's Natalie and Julia. Is that who's racing?
Julia and Natalie.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to put you on mute. Zach, where do they row? Give me the breakdown.
So Julia is out of Whitemarsh, and then Natalie is Nisky, a Nisky girl.
Oh, the Nisky Una. I love Nisky Una. This is perfect. All right, we have 71 people watching. Natalie, let's lower that screen down. We want to be able to see her. That's perfect. That's it. If you're both ready, give me the thumbs up. You're going to set the monitors up for 4 minutes, okay? We're going to launch you into the race. After the race, you're going to unmute yourself. You're going to tell us the total distance and splits, and we're going to see who wins tonight's race. Again, it is a team sport. When we get the thumbs up, I'll set you ready. Are you ready to go, Julia? Thumbs up? Yes? Yes? Waiting on Natalie. She's ready. Zach, do it. Go for it, bud.
All right, ladies, it's going to be attention row. So let's get ready. Attention row.
Zach, how much nerves are going through them right now? It's like 8:30 at night, and they're like panicking.
Not only that, but Natalie had a ton of distractions going around. I saw a little toddler without a shirt on. There's like cats and dogs in the background. But then Julia's like in her bedroom.
So I could tell right away, again, we don't know enough about the athletes yet. It's still early in the tournament. She has a very new style approach to rowing right now. You know, like she doesn't look super natural at the stroke. I mean, do you agree with me on this one?
The best thing she has going for her is just the size and the length. She's very long levered, which is great for the sport.
You know, and the audience, if you can tell us, people in the audience, tell us, do you know anything about these athletes racing right now? We want to know more. I got to tell you, Zach, they're hauling ass right now. They're going hard, you know, like they know they're in a race, and this is legit. You know, Nisky, Whitemarsh, my God, I love East Coast racers. East Coast racers.
And like you said, it's like 8:30 at night. What else are kids doing? They're like out doing TikToks, and these girls are hammering it.
Exactly. They are not doing their homework, which whatever, okay, fine. But if they're doing something better than drugs, come on. Anyway, listen, I want to get into Regatta Sport, big sponsor, but iCrew, Zach, iCrew, okay? I don't know anything about this. The founder's out in Seattle, Pacific Northwest, and it's a program that helps you manage your team, okay? It's gaining some traction, Zach. I know you're chatting up the audience right here, but listen to me. iCrew's a big deal. Have you looked it up? It's legit. I love it. I love what they're doing. And I'm a fan. I'm just a fan. It's a small business. My heart is in with small business.
Yeah.
And you guys got to check it out. iCrew. It's going to be in our links. It's one of our sponsors. You got to check it out. Now, all right, enough plugs because I'm doing it right now.
Not enough plugs. I need more. Plugs.
You need more. Natalie, Julia, where's your money? Where's your money?
It is a tale of two cities right now. I gotta say that Natalie looks like she has more power, but Julia is in her head. She's like flawless technique. She's very calculated. I'll say that. Julia looks very calculated.
Yep, I agree.
Can't wait to see how old these girls are because I think Julia's got like the baby giraffe thing going on where, you know, she's still like finding where her arms are, where her hips are, where her legs are. But once you get that down, you know, it's going to, and you know, it's going to be one time.
Oh, that's it. That's it. One time.
Oh, okay. And then
you get it. And you see Natalie, you can tell that she's definitely a novice, right? She has the kind of the lurch forward and she's got the legs and she's got this, you know, just like you said, 1 year of this and life-changing, Zach, life-changing. 1 year, you figure it out. I'm going to say deceivingly, I think Natalie's in the lead right now, but I think Julia is creeping. That's what I think.
Call me crazy, but I think Julia, her technique is looking better throughout the race. It's kind of like a boxer that needs to go out and get roughed up for a couple rounds and get their lather up, and then they get into it like a nice cycle. That's what we're seeing from Julia right now. But with Natalie being a Nisky girl, they're going to get her fast.
They're going to get her fast. Yeah, absolutely. And then look, Joe at Whitemarsh. Whitemarsh breeds speed. It always has. Whitemarsh does a lot of small boats, Zach. Are you a fan of the small boat rowing?
I am now. You know, growing up, high school, college, it was all, you know, big boats, sweeping.
Yeah.
And it was all that. But now being a master and you hop into like the single, it's like, boy, you really got to tighten up technically. And then when you go from like a small boat to a big boat, you're like, look at all this room. Oh my God. I like the boat setup. It's easy.
That's it. I knew it. Oh, they were coming out of the end. Gosh, I mean, I know that feeling better than anybody. All right, so Natalie, take a deep breath. I want to know, how many meters did you jump?
I got 937 meters and 158 on my split.
That's awesome. That is just a few meters off from the race before earlier. Julia, you got to get yourself off mute. Okay, so get yourself off mute and tell us, how many meters did you just pull?
1,060 meters.
Okay, Julia, you just took first place tonight in this race. Again, it's a team sport. Okay, it's a team sport. That is ridiculously fast. Let's start with Natalie. Natalie, Nisky, here are you in rowing here?
Okay.
Natalie?
Yeah.
Yeah, so what year are you at Nisky?
I'm in 9th grade and I've been with this unit since 7th.
That's amazing. She's a freshman, Zach. She's a freshman. My God. Okay, so you have been rowing since 7th grade. You're 9th grade.
Yes.
You're obviously committed. I got to tell you, from the bottom of my heart, I love to hear that. That's awesome. What was your strategy tonight going into the 4-minute piece?
I just didn't want to like rush it and go too fast, but I kind of did that, but it's okay.
Now, did you do what you thought you were gonna do, or were you kind of?
I did a little bit worse than I thought I was gonna do.
Okay, all right, that's fair. But you know what? You learned. That's a lesson learned. All right, and it's a team sport, so we will find out Friday if you advance. Julia, 1,067 meters, ridiculously fast. What year are you out at Whitemarsh?
I'm a junior.
A junior. How long have you been rowing?
I've been rowing since my freshman year.
Wow. All right. So do you have aspirations of going on to college?
Yes.
Yeah. Where have you considered? Where have you looked? Tell the audience.
I'm kind of early in the process, so I'm really just exploring. I don't know any specific places yet, but
Smart move. I like it. She's camera ready. She knows what to do. Keep it vague. Julia, excellent work tonight. We will find out if you advance on Friday. Okay, so we're gonna be moving on to the final race and last interview of the night. Zach, you're on mute right now. I don't know if that's on purpose.
Shouldn't be me. Okay, I'm back.
There we go. All right. Zach, freshman rowing since 7th grade. Doesn't that just
I like that. Getting them in young, but also meaningful. Don't just
love it.
Yeah.
Now we have a very familiar face on camera right now, Becca Kimball. But Becca, we're going to talk to you during this piece. Okay, so
sounds good.
Just hang tight. You just wait. Charlotte Rossi, she was supposed to race somebody tonight. Zach, what's the detail here? What was she supposed to do tonight?
I don't know who she was supposed to race against, but all we know, it is the Charlotte show tonight. She rose out of IRC, teammates of one Paris Miller, I believe.
Is that right, Becca? Yes?
It is.
Okay.
They were novices together last year.
Oh, so this is going to be a big show.
Last year. I can't believe she was a novice.
We got 50 people now. Charlotte, get yourself ready. Sit at the catch when you're good to go. Zach will then send you into the 4-minute piece. And this is it, audience. This is our last race of the night and an amazing interview. I'm looking forward to this one with Becca here. When you get a thumbs up, we're going to say attention, go.
All right. And Charlotte, since you're only racing yourself, I'll give you this little carrot out there. Julia from Whitemarsh, she just pulled the fastest time of the night, 1,060 meters, 1,060. So there's your carrot. If you're ready, let's sit ready.
This is exciting. And having the coach here on camera watching her race is just so cool.
Yeah, this is going to be fun.
But I got to tell you what, Becca, you got to teach her how to go faster on that monitor. I mean, come on. You got to get the thing plugged in.
I know.
Here you go, Sean.
All right, Zach.
Thumbs up. Attention. Row.
Becca, we met you formally a year ago. It's been 1 year since we've been on camera. So much has changed, not only for you and your life, but your program. I mean, give us an update. How are things going since your protege, Paris Miller, won the MVP in the league? Now you have Charlotte, who absolutely looks like an animal on the earth. How are things going out there in Indiana?
They're going really well. We have about 60 kids doing winter, which is all virtual. So via Zoom every day. And they're showing up every day, working their butts off. It's been truly impressive. A lot of them are novices.
Wow.
So they really even haven't had none of them have had a racing season. So it's really impressive. And we have kids like Charlotte's a freshman, kind of leading the way.
So Charlotte right now is a freshman rowing in this.
She is, yep.
Right now.
Started in 8th grade last year.
Ridiculous. All right, walk me through her strategy tonight. What did you tell her to do tonight on that erg?
So she did a 4-minute piece on Monday, and started a little slow and was able to sprint really hard at the end. So I told her to start a little faster today.
So what are you expecting? What do you think she's going to pull here tonight?
I think around a 156 ish.
Okay. All right. I love it. I mean, that's juicing, Zach. That's juicing. Talk to me about your technique, Zach. What are you seeing right now?
I'm seeing early a little Night at the Roxbury.
Okay.
A little bit of alligator arms at the finish, but long. We were saying in one of the races before, who won? Come on. Katie. She had the T-Rex arm.
Yeah, right.
You're seeing that Charlotte is really extending herself, really using her length. Very impressive.
So Becca, you clearly have some of the fastest athletes in the country working with you day in and day out. What do you think your chances are of medaling this year in the Global Challenge?
I think we have a good chance. We have some
bet you
firecracker
do.
teams. Our A team got a bye the first week. They're one of the number 1 seeds. So
Now, is there anyone out there that scares you, intimidates you, makes you a little nervous to see them in later rounds? Probably not. But
yeah, I'm gonna give a little shout out to the commish.
of course, you have to
There's
give
some
him.
friendly competition going there, but yeah.
He told me that he almost offered you his house to have Paris row for him in the summer, like to give his house to you to row for Paris to row. That it's just I love the competition, Zach.
I wouldn't take that.
No way.
Look, I'm really impressed. She's keeping the rhythm, Zach. You and I talk about this all the time about like you can't have an athlete slow down. You know, they start to break down. She is stable, Zach. Stable.
Right. Now it's like the intangibles when you teach kids. It's the breathing, it's the self-talk, it's how to chunk the piece down into smaller checkpoints. It's the game within the game, and that takes years of experience. But that's one of the best parts of coaching.
That's right. Now, Becca, you are an athlete. You compete, you race. Are you in this competition this year? Have you decided to jump in, or are you taking this one off?
I'm taking this one off.
Oh, shucks.
Yeah, I know. I did PRL and I embarrassed myself, so I wanted to train a little more before I get back there.
Now, what do you say to Charlotte?
Picking it up.
Yeah,
Picking it up.
final sprint. She's a sprinter.
She is. So I really like to know like what coaches say to athletes if they don't hit their goal. Like I'm excited to see how you react to this. Now, give us a taste. If she does not hit her goal, what do you say to her?
I mean, this is her first live competition. I'm going to be proud of her no matter what. And
Great coach. Come on. Great coach. Great coach. Now, clearly that's it. Okay. All right.
Yeah,
now,
Charlotte.
Now you've watched this female phenom row a lot now. Tell us, do you think she did it tonight? Do you think she broke her record, her goal for tonight?
Charlotte, I think she did. She definitely PR'd from her last one.
Okay,
killer sprint.
Let's take a deep breath. Charlotte, you have to unmute yourself, please. So come on over to the screen. She's taking a screenshot. I love it. She follows the rules, Becca. She follows the rules. Let's get you. Come over here. Tell us how many meters. What was your split? Take it off mute, Charlotte. What did you just do?
I pulled 154.7 and my meters was 1,046.
She did it, Becca.
She crushed her goal. Awesome job, Sarah.
She crushed it. Now, Becca, just as she catches her breath, has she done a 2K with you yet? What's her?
She has, yes.
Has she broken 8 minutes?
She is not, but she's about to now.
She's about to now. Charlotte, you know, breaking 2 minutes at any level is a great thing. Okay, and you just showed and proved, I hope, to yourself that that's in your bag. You can do this. Goal tonight was a 157. You clearly shattered that, or 156. What went on during that piece? How did you treat that 4 minutes?
Well, I think you telling me what I don't know, the other girl did was something to push myself, because it's a goal I could work towards rather than be like second guessing what the other person next to me is doing.
I love it. Now, Zach, do you have a question for Charlotte here tonight?
Not really a question, more of a statement. Charlotte, you're blowing up on YouTube. You have a ton of people in your corner now just cheering you on. It's got to be great to see. And your coach pointed out this is your first live race. Was there any butterflies? Were you more excited than nervous?
I was quite nervous, but I think it helped that I found out I was doing it the same day rather than like having a week or something, because that stresses me. Like, I'd rather have a month to prepare for a 2K rather than like a week or so. But then like, again, like if I did do it like day of, that helps me because I don't have to stress.
You got nothing to think. You can't think. You just jump into it. Charlotte, I got to tell you, hats off to you. Such a young athlete, poised, controlled. Whatever Becca tells you, you know, earlier tonight we talked about Frank Sands being an amazing coach in Pittsburgh. Becca knows what she's doing in Indiana. And I'll say it again, if she tells you to jump off a bridge, you better walk over to that bridge and take a leap, okay? Because she knows what she's doing. Excellent work tonight. Thank you so much. We're just going to have a couple questions for Becca, and then we're done for the night. Charlotte, great job. Becca,
Great job, Char.
You just watched her dominate. Do you think your team is going to just run the field? I mean, come on. She just dominated by 2.5 splits.
Yeah, I mean, and she's on our C team for this.
Your C team?
Yeah. Although she
I
just,
know, it's like, hold on.
she just moved herself up there. I can tell you that.
That is awesome. Becca, yes or no, are we doing spring racing on the water? What do you think? You think it's going to happen?
Yes.
Yes?
I am not confident in huge regattas, but at least some races will definitely happen. And I'm optimistic for
of course
bigger regattas. I mean, with the announcements of what's the plan for nationals and all that. So.
Well, we're going to say goodbye to you right now. Zach and I are going to close up here. Excellent job with your team, your C squad going 154. Stupid fast. Becca, thank you for joining us tonight.
Thank you all.
Zach, I just got to do one more shout out. Like, I'm all about sponsors because they mean so much to us. And we didn't have the time to talk about them. Athletes Without Limits, Para Rowing Foundation, US Rowing, obviously Pocock, Next Covers. We're going to put links in there. I want your audience, you, the audience, check these companies out, okay? Small businesses, big businesses, whatever it is, support us, support them. It means a lot to the rowing community, Zach. They're all here to support and help everyone. And next week, we're going to be featuring some para rowers like we did at the Global Challenge last year. And the registrations keep going up. Tonight's the last night to register. If you're a para athlete, you start next week. Zach, how do you think tonight went? First race of the Global Challenge.
Tonight went flawless, I have to say. It was a month since we did this before. It was like there was no break. You know, we're just a finely lubricated machine. We know how to do this. The racing was awesome. The basketball shorts was a shocker.
I love that.
Lines everywhere. It was an awesome night.
It was. Now listen, Zach, these people, the 45 on right now, follow us on Instagram, okay? Get on Instagram, follow us. We're at 1837. We want to hit 2,000 because Zach and I are going to race 2,000 meters. It's going to happen, Zach.
Soon to be Clubhouse. We'll drop that soon too.
Oh, I like that. Now, thank you everyone for tuning in for the Global Challenge race number 1. We'll see you next week live for more racing. See you later. How do we get out of here, Zach?
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet.